So for me, my grandfather was a Frenchman, and he never talked to me, ever, about what happened before 1945. He lived until 1997. I was very close to him. I loved him very much.
About all the trials his grandfather, a Jew from Lviv, Leon Buchholz, sustained in Paris, Philippe had found out only in 2010. Then he for the first time visited Ukraine. He was invited to give a lecture on the violation of humanitarian law.
So in the summer of 2010, I told my mother that I was going to Lviv. And I said, "Do you have any documents from Lemberg?" So she went into her bedroom, and she came back into her living room with 2 big bags full of papers and documents. And I had never seen these documents before. I was 50 years old. And it said that he was born at number 12 Sheptytsky Street. And in the materials were some of these yellow stars. These yellow stars I find very shocking. The first time I saw them, it was very, very shocking. And so here was hard evidence of the marking of my grandfather.
Philip recounted the story of his grandfather in the book East-West Street on the origin of genocide and crimes against humanity, published in 2016. This was when the workers of the National Museum of the World War II History of Ukraine found out about the unique artifacts.
Frankly speaking, I was really worried first time. We couldn't even believe that this is a gift. First time we thought items were temporarily handed over to the museum.
Today, 2 yellow badges with the Star of David formed the basis of the new Holocaust exhibition devoted to the 80th anniversary of the Babi Yar tragedy. 2 patches are the only 2 existing artifacts in Ukraine.
This is a unique exhibit and extremely difficult to find because their holders were simply killed. We couldn't find such kinds of items, although we searched around the world. This is a yellow Star of David, a badge used to label Jewish people. It served as one of the signs on the way to execution, representing one of the genocide stages.
Among the museum items, one can find a 100-year-old piano from Mariupol. During the Nazi occupation, it saved the life of a Jewish boy.
It was in the property of the Ukrainian Olenichenko's family. They later were recognized as rioters among the nations. So the family saved the life of a 7-year-old boy, Benjamin Boriskovsky. Turned upside down, the piano was serving as a hideout for the boy, virtually living in the space under the keyboard covered with blankets.
New project Holocaust shows the genuine scale and particular tragic effects resulting from one of the cruelest crimes of the 20th century. During World War II, Nazi soldiers killed over 6 million Jews. Every 4th of them lived in Ukraine. Reported by Nick Starkov and Yulia Granovska for UATV News.